Dallas Francis has it for the Bruins. Drives in, kicks it back out. That one good. Josiah Excel Johnson wide open on a three. Brown Fazekas has it now. Takes that up the court. Another three! Jacob Masters gets in on the action. That one's good. 8-point game. Excel Johnson kicks that out to Clouden. Clouden nowhere to go. Brown Fazekas guarding him. Great defense there and some hustle, but it bounces out of bounds. Plenty of subs coming on the court now. For the Bruins, we've got Peace Wilson and Jordan Grant wearing the number 3. Coming onto the court for the Saints, that was Galdo Tutu and Ethan Reed Messiah. Inbound. Jordan Grant has it. Just came on the court. Gives it out to Asian. Nope. That was Aljan Bilran who missed that shot, and it'll go out of bounds. Saints ball. They lead early in this one. New man on the court, Ethan Reed Messiah takes it up for the Saints. Kicks it out to Fry. Fry to Petty. Petty takes another three. That one good! All the way from Tecumseh. Sheridan ball. That one outside to Francis. He takes a three. No good. Fans, as this game continues, I'd like to thank you all for joining us. We're live on WeDigital.ca. I'm Graham Wilkie. I'll be on the call with you. Fantastic job by the crew today. And we will see Ethan Reed Messiah take it up the court. He's going to drive in. Looks for an option. Outside. Petty. That bucket's good. Galdo Tutu was on the scoring end, sorry. Bruins ball taking it up the court. Peace Wilson had it. Gives it to Bilran. Out to Francis. Francis drives in, tries to take it himself. Bilran fakes a shot, gets him to jump. That one for three. And a whistle blown, so that won't count. That was Josiah Excel Johnson. As you see, head coach Jim Flack of the Bruins just getting a little upset there. Maybe he missed the call. Well, he thought he missed the call. And so that'll be a Bruins timeout. As not sure what the call was there. Maybe a carry. And you see Jim Flack still just arguing with the referee. Not happy with that call. Rolls his eyes. You better be careful. Could get an ejection here. Does not. Shakes his head in disbelief. Fans, some players to watch this game. Josiah Excel Johnson for the Bruins. He's at 150 points per game. He's 56 for 130 on 136 attempts. That's 41% from the field. Kyle Brown Fazekas, on the other hand, for the Saints, 158 points. He's their top scorer, 15.8 points a game on 53% shooting. That's, I believe, second highest on the Saints roster. Seen some action from everyone on the Saints early on, though. A lot of threes being chucked up. Expect to see some more. As the players get back from break, Jim Flack still just upset about that call. Puts his hands in the air in disbelief. But it'll be Saints ball. Fry will inbound, and it'll be Reed Messiah to take it up the court. He's got Petty on his right side. He's going to look for an option. Finds Tutu. Petty has it. Hezzy for three! No good! Rebound Bruins. Francis takes it up the court quickly. Gives it back to Excel Johnson. Excel Johnson for three. No good. Rebound Saints, and they fight for it. That was Galdo Tutu, who had the ball and was fighting for it. But it'll be jump ball out of bounds for Bruins. Bruins to inbound. Finds Francis inside. Nowhere to go. That one just batted down. What a block there. That was Galdo Tutu, the sub coming off the bench. Finds an inbound, doesn't find it actually, and that's going to be a kick ball. And you see a lot from the Saints this year. You've seen a lot of heavy rotation. They've got about 7 or 8 guys who really run in that rotation. They're able to switch them pretty quickly because they're all pretty much starter caliber players, I would say. As the Bruins have it. Excel Johnson gives it out to Bilran. That layup no good. Tia has it. Drives up in the paint. No good. Rebound. Galdo Tutu with the putback. Up the court quickly. And that's a quick transition bucket there. Aljan Bilran. Woo. Tutu has it again. Gives it out to Petty. Darnell Petty looks for a 2. No good. Rebound, Bruins. Jordan Grant has it. He gives it over to Dallas Francis. Francis trying to go inside, has nowhere to go. Jordan Grant for 3. That one good. Wide open. Reed Messiah has it now. Crossover in the paint. Jelly layup. Where's his peanut butter for that sandwich? Dallas Francis kicks it out. He's got Josiah Excel Johnson back to Francis. That one for 3. Bilran, no good. Rebound, Bruins. Back out to Francis. Francis takes that one. That one no good. Building the house. Reed Messiah takes it up the court. Gives it out to Tutu. Tutu drives in. But it's going to be a foul. And so we'll see 2 players coming on the court for the Saints coming off. Petty and Fry coming on. Kyle Brown-Fazekas and Elijah Loader-Frame. And we got a big, tall man came on the court for the Bruins. That's Edmund Pepra, number 23. Can't get the rebound, though. Tutu has it. Being face guarded by him. To Brown-Fazekas. Fazekas kicks it outside. Nowhere to go. Fazekas inside. That bucket no good. Rebound 2-2. That one blocked by the big man. Up the court. Bilran off the backboard, and that's going to be Saints ball. Reed Messiah kicks it up to Tia. Mazin Tia over to Galdo Tutu. And that's a travel on the Saints. Galdo Tutu had it. And number 23, Edmund Pepra, just already making his presence known here. As Dallas Francis takes it up the court here. Go over to Bilran. Looks over to Francis. Brown-Fazekas has it. Stolen. Up the court. Layup. And the foul, but no bucket. Last game, the Saints 58.3% from the free throw line. That was their last outing against Sheridan. That was that comeback win after they took that loss to Humber, who are leading the table here. So we'll see Kyle Brown-Fazekas take the line. He's been 72% from the free throw line. We'll see if he can improve that a little bit. That's already a pretty good percentage to be from the line. Brown-Fazekas is first. No good. I think the players forgot the rules for a second there. He's got one more. 2 shots. On the court now as well, a new face for the Saints, Ahmad Kazale. He's first year. He's a forward, of course, big man. He'll be matching up against Edmund Pepra. As Kyle Brown-Fazekas makes the second. It'll be Bruins ball. They'll play it quickly. That one for 2. No good. Rebound, Bruins. Never mind. Loader Frame drives up himself. The layup's good. Time winding down in the first quarter. Bruins have it. They're moving it quickly. Billran looks for a shot. Finds Grant. Grant over to Chris Holm. Chris Holm drives in. No good. And that's going to mark the end of this first quarter here at St. Clair College as the hometown St. Clair Saints lead the Sheridan College Bruins 34-19. A bit further away so far than the last game, as see Jim Flack just really disrupted by the referee's calls. He thinks they're not getting many calls. So far we've seen a lot of action from a group of players. Brown Fazekas, one of them, but a couple others. I'm Graham Wilkie. I'm on the call today for you at WeDigital.ca. Got a minute 30 remaining in the break until the second quarter.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
As Elijah Loader Frame gets this second quarter started, the Saints lead 34-19 if you're just joining us. Driving in now for the Saints, out to Brown Fazekas for three. No good, in and out of the rim. Quick transition, Chris Holm has it. Tried a spot up shot, couldn't get it though. Now Bill Rand, back to Chris Holm. Only the two, that one up, that one no good. Brown Fazekas rebound. He's going to drive up the court here. And that is a charging foul on the Saints. Brown Fazekas on the giving end. It looked like Travis Clouden on the receiving end of that little shove. Jim Flack been irritated early on by the referee's calls. He's been shaking his head in disbelief. I can see him, he's next to me. As the Bruins have the ball. Chris Holm drives in, Hezzy's the shot, that one blocked. Sorry, just in and out of his hands. So it'll be a Saints inbound. Ethan Reed Messiah takes it up. He's got Loader Frame to his left. That's number 3. Finds Loader Frame. Goes inside. That one in the paint. Ahmad Kazale tried to get the paint going, but gets fouled on that play by the big man, Edmund Pepra. And now some substitutes for the Bruins. Coming on the court, Josiah Excel Johnson. He's the player to watch this game. Tyler Chisholm, who's been active early on this game, coming off. He's played 9 minutes so far. 2 points. That first free throw is no good. Second free throw now. Kozala's free throw is good. Bruins ball. Bill Rand has it. Guarded by Loader Frame. Nowhere to go. Fantastic defense there by Elijah Loader Frame as it's batted out of bounds by Ahmad Kazale. It'll be Bruins ball now. Jordan Grant to inbound for Sheridan gives that one to Clouden. Travis Clouden looking for an option. Finds Grant. Kicks that outside. Excel Johnson for two. No good. Spot up shot. Rebound though. And stays in bounds. Edmund Pepra just holds on to Ethan Reed Messiah at the end of that play just to stop that quick transition. Of course, you've been seeing the Saints have been just burning Sheridan on the transition. Bruins just need to slow it down here early on as Loader Frame takes that ball up. Gives it to Masters. Masters drives in himself. That one's good. Clouden has it. He gives it over to Billran. Billran for two. No good. Brown Fazekas almost had it, but Grant gets it. And that's out of bounds. Saints ball. Just fighting for that ball there. Jordan Grant just couldn't keep a hold of it. So Elijah Loader Frame will take it up. He'll get over to Reed Messiah. Ethan Reed Messiah. Back two. Outside, Jacob Masters for three, no good. Billran drives up the court, gives that one outside to Grant. Jordan Grant over to Josiah Excel Johnson, who took that three. Back to Excel Johnson. Over to Grant. Inside to Clouden. Jordan Clouden. Travis Clouden, sorry. And that's going to be two shots coming for him. Clouden so far been pretty active. 4 points in that first half. He's 2 of 3 from the field. On the season, he's been 75.9, so I'll round up to 76% from the free throw line. He's averaging 4.5 free throws made per game on 5.5 attempts, and that one's good. So that'll be his first. He'll be perfect so far. Clouden for his second free throw. Up and good. Saints have the ball back. They lead 37-21. Gives it out to Masters. Jacob Masters looks outside. Finds Tutu. Drives in. Goes to Kazala and blocked. Looks like a foul on the play. That was Tosin Shader who slapped that one out of his hands. And so we'll see Kazale head back to the free throw line. He's at 1 point so far this game. That'll be his second. Sorry, no points so far. That's his first. Second free throw. Up and good. 100% from the line for Ahmad Kazala. Billran has it. Gives it outside to Excel Johnson. Johnson. Billran drives in, looking for an option. Can't find it. Clouden has it now in the corner. Trying to find somewhere to go. Nowhere to go, though, for that Saints defense. They're going to get the rebound. Elijah Loader Frame takes it up. Just slows down that offense. They lead 39-21. Long possessions. You want to tire out the Bruins here. He looks to drive in, but nowhere to go. Johnson has it now. He's going to take it up the court. Gives it to Billran. Outside to Henriques. Johnson drives in, spot up shot. That one no good. Rebound. Saints up the court. And almost a transition bucket for the ages by Ethan Reed Messiah, but they're going to just collect it. Give it out to Elijah Loader Frame, who gives it out to Tutu for three. No good. Rebound. Saints. Never mind. Billran has it. He gives it up to Johnson. And that's going to be two shots. The Saints players confused about that one. They don't understand that call. That was on Jacob Masters. So now we'll see Amari Fry come back on the court for the Saints. That was an exchange for Ethan Reed Messiah, as Johnson takes his first free throw and gets it. 71.4% on the year from the free throw line. Looking to go 100% so far today. That second one up and good. So some substitutes coming on the court. Dallas Francis, who started this game, he's coming on for number 5, Edward Liu. Fry has it now. He'll take it up the court. Gives it outside to Masters. Masters looks to Fry. Fry back to Masters. And I believe that was a foul or a call on St. Clair either way. So we'll have Francis inbound, and he'll take it up the court. He runs their point guard. Francis looking for an option, had Johnson, didn't take him though. Now we've got Loader Frame. Gives it to Tutu outside of his hands. Masters, that one for 3! Jacob Masters. Bruins ball. Johnson has it inside. Another spot up shot. Fade away. No good. Fry with the rebound for the Saints. He takes it though. Travis Clouden has it now for the Bruins. It's going to be a foul. And 2 shots coming, as the Saints get ready to make some changes here. And that's going to be a St. Clair timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The Saints lead 42-23 here at the St. Clair Sportsplex. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. I'm Graham Wilkie. I'm the call with you today. We're live on WeDigital.ca. So far this season, St. Clair's second in the West, and Sheridan fourth. So this is a heavyweight matchup. 9-1 for the Saints. They had that one loss against Humber, who's top of the division, and then as well Sheridan, 7-3. They're on a 3-game loss streak right now. Some of those coming as exhibitions. They lost to Algonquin 106-99 and Guelph 98-85. Their last conference game was against this same team, but at home, in which St. Clair took it 81-78. As stated earlier, the Saints were held to their lowest points total of the year. Of course, they're averaging 100.5 points per game on the season, 88.5 for Sheridan. But Sheridan only allowing 80 points per game. As we get ready for a second free throw. One free throw. Travis Clouden from the line. Clouden's first free throw, that one's up and good. The fans in the stands getting super loud as Travis Clouden gets ready to take his second free throw. Can he keep the concentration? Yes, he can. 100% from the line. Petty has it, gives it over to Fry. Fry just going to stand there and give it back to Petty. So they'll take the ball back to Fry. Fry looking for somewhere to go. Got to get over the half-court line. He does. Out to Jacob Masters for 3. But out of bounds. So it'll be turnover and a Sheridan ball. To inbound is Mark Henriques. And taking up the court, Dallas Francis, as we've seen most of this game. Screen set by Sheridan. Clouden has it, pushes a man out of his way. Fakes the shot, gets a man to jump. Still nowhere to go. Clouden takes it himself in the paint. And a big fall there. That was a foul on Galdo Tutu of the Saints. So we'll have 2 more shots coming for Travis Clouden. Will be at the line. That first free throw, up and good. So Clouden will take his second free throw here. try and make this game closer. He does. 42-27, Saints lead. Petty inbounds to Fry. Fry will give it back to Petty. Swarmed by two men. 2-2 on the outside. Fallen over and fouled by a couple of Bruins there. That was Travis Clouden, the main man on that play. And so the Bruins will have another man come on. Peace Wilson coming off the court. Tosin Shedder, he's had a pretty good game. He's averaging 2.5 points per game of the season. Playing 12.3 minutes per game. Fry has the ball. Amari Fry gives it in. That one no good, can't get the rebound. That was Tia who couldn't get it as they kick it out to Francis. Francis looks outside. That one for three, no good. Rebound Bruins. Travis Clouden had it, went out of bounds. So we'll have another man come on just in front of me. That's Tavian Hart making his first appearance of the game. 3 minutes per game he's averaging. As Francis looks to inbound, he finds Clouden. Clouden. That one for two. That bucket's good. Peace Wilson. Petty looks to Jacob Masters, fakes the shot in the corner, and he's going to step out of bounds again. So that'll be another turnover, and Sheridan ball. Coming on the court now, Kyle Brown-Fazekas, Jacob Masters coming off. As they're ready to inbound, Dallas Francis takes it up the court. Running to the left of him, Tavian Hart. Kicks it outside to Excel Johnson. Johnson over to Hart. Hart back to Francis. Francis drives in for two. That one good from the free throw line. Petty has it now, inbounded from Fry. Fry picks that ball up. Petty bobbled it. Gonna drive in. And that's gonna be two shots as Amari Fry just launches that ball into the air. So we've got 3 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the first half of today's OCAA men's basketball matchup. As Amari Fry is going to take two shots from the line. That first one good. Amari Fry, 84% from the free throw line on the year. He's averaging 12.5 points as well per game as he makes both of those. That will boost his already good free throw percentage. Francis has it now. Looks outside to Hart. Hart gives it over to Wilson. Wilson over to Clouden. Clouden nowhere to go. Petty has it now. Petty drives up. Fry in the paint. Blocked. Out of bounds. That'll be Saints ball now. And it'll stay that way. Fry looking to inbound. He finds Tia. Tia in the paint for two. When you're the tallest man on the court, you can go in the paint anytime you like. Johnson, blocked by Tia. Both ends, Mazin Tia's making efforts. And that ball just overthrown there. That was intended for Amari Fry, but he just lost it. And the Bruins will take a timeout here. Jim Flack goes up to the referee and asks for one. Saints lead 46-31 here at the St. Clair Sportsplex. I'd like to thank you all for joining. Early on, we've seen a lot of action. Two great teams so far this season, both with positive point differentials, both with pretty good three-point percentages, 34.5 and 32, the latter being Sheridan. We expected to see a lot of points from Josiah Excel Johnson, but he's been fairly quiet this game. To see him just sitting next to Travis Clouden, who wears that blue 42. Got about 15 seconds remaining in the timeout as the players hop off the court. Head coaches Matt Sykes and Brendan Segan, and Christian Segan just giving their players their instructions, making sure they know what to do this possession. Find them, I'm just slowing down the game, tiring out the Bruins until we get to the end of this first half. So to start it, we got 3 minutes remaining in the half, 46-31. It'll be a Bruins inbound. Tavian Hart has it, and he'll give it to probably Dallas Francis. And this goes for a full court pass. Francis it is. That ball's inbounds. Clock starts. Guarded by Brown Fazekas. Francis gives it over to Hart. Hart trying to find an option. Turns, no good. Rebound, Clouden, bucket. Clouden gives it into Darnell Petty. He's got Fry on his right. He chooses to use him. Back to Petty. Petty drives in, looking for something. Gives it up. Mazantia in the paint again. 13 points per game on the year. That's Dallas Francis with 10 points per game on the year. Takes it up. Josiah Excel Johnson has it. A little bit of an illegal screen there, but they don't call it. Dallas Francis gives it out to Hart. In the corner for three. Tavian Hart. Amari Fry. Petty in the backcourt again. Same two. Mazantia drives in again. Out to Fazekas. Out to Fry. Fry takes a mid-range. That two's good. 53-36. Dallas Francis has it now. Rebound Fry. Francis' shot no good. Tried to take it coast to coast. Gives it to Fazekas for three. No good. Rebound. Galdo Tutu had it, but couldn't get the bucket. Got fouled on the play though. Just a great job muscling to get that rebound. Travis Clouden just shuts that down. Better to have free throws than an immediate automatic bucket. Tutu's first free throw. Up and good. 72% from the line this year. He's averaging about 2 shots from the line per game, and that one's going to be no good. Half and half on the free throw percentage so far. Excel Johnson has it. Drives to his right, guarded by Petty. Puts it up. No good. Puts it up again. No good. Clouden had it, put it up again, no good. Rebound Tia. Saints come on the offensive. Fry chucks that one up. Looked like he wanted a lob, but couldn't get it. As they just reset with Darnell Petty here. Amari Fry takes that three. No good. Rebound Fazekas. That two's good in the paint for Kyle Brown Fazekas. Amari Fry just shuts down that quick offensive attack. As you see, Dallas Francis just tries to get that ball to their star, Josiah Excel Johnson. Couldn't get much going though. So the refs will have a discussion here. As Amari Fry just stands there, practices his free throw routine in case he needs to go to the line. We take a look at the head coaches for the Saints. That's Matt Sykes standing up, giving a little word. He's going to guide Hamza Hamdan onto the court. So Jim Flack still arguing with the ref, I think, or just having a word with the ref. The referee having a word with the scorekeeper. St. Clair 5-0 at home. They're looking to protect the dome, as you call it. They're 4-1 away. But Sheridan 5-0 away, 2-3 at home. So we've got two undefeated teams in this environment. So as we get ready to inbound, it'll be Edward Liu who will get the ball. Trying to find someone, finds Clouden. Clouden in the paint, no good. Foul on the play, Mazantia, the tall guy, who got that one. So now Clouden's got another 2 shots, as you see. Tia just a bit upset with himself. So we'll do 3 bounces. And he'll take that free throw. That one no good. So now the players come in the paint. Cloudon's second free throw, that one good. Made the adjustment, hit the shot. Petty has it now. That was Hamdan who gave it to him. Hamdan. Fry looking for somewhere, nowhere to go, guarded by Cloudon. Gives it to Mazentia with the jam. Give me a little peanut butter, make a sandwich. Bruins have it now up the court. Cloudon for 3, no good. Tried to get his own rebound, couldn't. Hamdan gives it up to Tia. Tia falling over, but gets it to Tutu. Slows it down in the paint. A lot of ball movement from 3 players as Tia gets his own rebound and misses that shot. Darnell Petty has it at center court, slows it down. Drives in, floater, and that one's good. 57-37, Saints lead by 20. Time winding down in the first half. Dallas Francis gonna watch that clock wind down. He'll take the shot himself, looks like. Francis, no, gives it in. Out of bounds. That was Tavian Hart who stepped out of bounds early on. And so they've got 0.5 seconds remaining. And they're not gonna chuck a shot up. They lead 57-37. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining us here at St. Clair College live on WeDigital.ca. The Saints lead 57-37. We'll be live with Hudson coming up next.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We have the St. Clair Saints leading 57-37 over the Sheridan Bruins at halftime. My name's Hudson Hind, and here is your halftime report. I'm here with St. Clair assistant coach Christian Segan. Christian, I have a couple questions for you right now. It's a new year, it's a new message. What is the message going through that locker room before this game?
Ironically, Hudson, it's this. There's a new season starting today. Nothing in the past matters. We played in a tournament over the break, and we dropped one to a team in the East. Seneca played us very well. We also had a lot of ups last semester, as you know, being 9-1. So we kind of said, leave that all in the past. Today's the start of a new season, and I thought that was a great first half to kick off the season.
Sheridan held you guys to your least amount of points in the regular season with 81. Granted, you guys did win. What are you seeing differently right now that has you 57 points in the first half?
Well, from their metrics, they're not pressing this game, and that really messed us up. We had a very tough fight at Humber the night before, and they came out blitzing us, pressuring us, and they're not showing it today. They're showing the zone, and our guys had a really good shooting week. They're giving us looks. We're knocking them down, and we're doing a really good job offensively, getting everyone involved. We're a very versatile team. If everyone gets touches, we're very hard to guard, and we're hard to game plan against, and we're having spread scoring right now, which is great. One of our best scorers, Kyle Fazekas, 2 in and out threes, but besides that, the rest of the guys are holding their own. We got to keep going in the second half, but again, they're not speeding us up, and we're playing right into their zone, making good reads and making good decisions.
Which leads me to my next question. We're seeing a lot of that zone defense, and we're seeing a lot of exploited zone. We're seeing one man go over, double trap, you're leaving a man wide open for a three over at the top. How do we keep exploiting that defense and maybe adaptations that they put over in the second half?
Yeah, so you got to be aware, right? This team and the coach is a OCAA legend. They're going to switch defenses. They're going to show different looks. I think it's most important is just to keep that ball moving, keep the zone moving. Stuff will open up. We got the best big man in the country, I think, with Mazantia. Get him looks. When he gets the ball, everything will collapse, and then life becomes easy from there.
Another player we want to look at is Jacob Masters. One word that I like to use to describe him is effort. How important is it that he puts that effort on display for the teammates around him?
It's critical. Guys look up to him on this team. First year in the green and gold, but an OCAA vet, won some medals with George Brown. When he gets going, we're a different team, and he has ability on both ends of the court. Best shooter, I think, in the country, and again, just when he's going, it kind of helps us. He's kind of like our engine, our spark plug.
Understood. I want to thank you, Christian, for your time on this. When we come back, it is the interview with the Sheridan head coach, Jim Flack. We want to thank you guys who are watching on YouTube at We Digital. Please remember to like and subscribe on that. That helps us a lot. And until then, we will come back with the interview with the Sheridan head coach.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are. Like our champions.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex at the halftime intermission report. 57-37 is your score in favor of your hometown St. Clair Saints. I am Hudson Hine, joined alongside Sheridan coach Jim Flack. Jim, I just have a couple questions for you. Last game, you guys limited them to their least amount of points scored this entire season. Right now, they have 57 out the gate. How do we limit their three-point shooting and offensive thrive in the second half?
Do you have any ideas? Because I'm running out. That's a pretty talented team, man. Now, listen, I felt we could have won. That's coach talk. Could have won back in our place, but we didn't. And it's, there's so much talent on the other side here. And, I'm not whining. We've had our fair amount of talent in my tenure at Sheridan. We have talent now as well. It's not as experienced, or we're not as aged like a fine wine as this group is. But man, oh man, they're talented. And the one thing I would say that we have to do is take good shots, and you got to make shots. We shot a pathetic percentage, and so what the Saints do so well is they run out and they punish you. If you turn it over, or you have a bad miss without proper floor balance, they're gone, and it's really tough to recover. It's really tough. The toughest defense to score against in basketball is when there's five guys back playing defense. We press a lot because we have our own method to do that, but the toughest to score against is when there's five back. So if you're missing shots and they're running out 3-on-2, 3-on-1, even 3-on-3, it's way easier for a team like this to score.
Josiah Excel Johnson, one of your guys' best players and one of the best shooters in the OCAA, 1 for 13 from the field in that first half. How do you get him going in the second half?
Well, what I'd like to do is if we could get everybody to clear the floor and just let him shoot without any defense, I think he'd get going. He's a great player, and he's got a great future. Again, second-year guy, and we've told him, you just got to keep shooting because you can shoot, and he really can, but he's struggled. He struggled our last few league games, and he's having to adjust to the fact that we said, look, man, if you ain't scoring, we're probably not going to win. And you don't have to score all our points, but you need to be a threat. So he's struggling with this because I know he's the type of young man that probably feels like he's being selfish, but there's nobody on the team that wants him to stop shooting. We need him to shoot. So like a pitcher or a quarterback, he's just got to kind of work stuff out.
As a team, you guys are winning the turnover battle right now, but these turnovers aren't really turning into points. How do we get those to turn into a point from a team standpoint in the second half?
I got nothing to say about that, except that that's been, I've predicated my entire career off of that. I've tried to win with teams that were less talented than other teams by turning the other team over, because nothing succeeds like a layup. The turnover you have to create, though, the difference between the turnovers we're creating and the ones St. Clair is creating is ours are dead ball turnovers, where the whistle goes and then they're able to set up their defense. Our turnovers, I think a lot of our turnovers have been live ball where they're able to run out. So, you got to just make hay. It's not really tactics per se. It's you got to shoot a better percentage of that.
Understood. You guys finished off your guys' 2024 with a game against St. Clair, and you guys played a really good game. What are you seeing differently from them today?
Well, we got a couple of guys that didn't want to study, so they're not here, and they won't travel with us, and they're going to have to take the semester off and figure out, how to be a student athlete, not just an athlete. That's hurt us, but that's something that happens in the OCAA. I would just say the big difference is, we were at home, and our guys have traditionally played better at home, and now St. Clair's here. And making that bus drive and then, staying in a hotel and all that, it's not that easy. And this is a really tough league. I liken it all the time when I talk to my guys. I'm actually a bigger football fan than I am a basketball fan. I haven't watched a full game of NBA in years. I watch college basketball and pro football. This league, the OCAA West in particular, is like the NFL. Nobody's going to run the table, hardly ever, and go undefeated. As a matter of fact, I think we had the last team that did it. It's very rare, and when you go on the road, you're trying to steal them, and you got to protect your own home. And that's what we're trying to do here, is to steal one. So we're better at home, and so the type of records that win the league, and anybody can beat anybody on any given night, right? You just don't know. We've seen it.
Understood. Thank you very much, Coach Jim Flack, for your time. The message is clear for the Sheridan Bruins. 57-37 is your score. We will see you guys at the start of the second half.
Go Bills, go Lions.
Go Chargers.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital. We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the St. Clair Saints Sportsplex here in chilly Windsor, Ontario. We've got a 57-37 ball game between the Saints and the Sheridan Bruins. Saints lead that one. They've been 56% from the field. In comparison, on 42 shots, Sheridan has been 28% from the field. 4 for 15 from the three. A St. Clair, a far better 6 for 13 at 50% almost. Sheridan, though, been almost perfect from the free throw line, 90%. St. Clair only one away from being perfect. St. Clair beating them on the boards as well, and assists. And just about more turnovers. We've got an undefeated away streak and an undefeated home streak at bay here. 57-37, Saints lead. Inbound into Francis. Travis Clouden has it. Gives it back to Francis. Bounce pass on the inside. Layup no good off the board. Rebound. Saints. Masters has it. Gives it over to Mazantia. Gives it up to Amari Fry. Up to Mazantia in the paint. That one good for two. Francis over. Now we've got Excel Johnson. Back to Francis. Back to Clouden. On the wing. Kyle Brown-Fazekas falls over. No call made. And that'll be in and out of a Saints player's hands. And that'll be Bruins ball. That first half boasted not a lot of high-scoring players from Sheridan. High-scoring Travis Clouden. That's that number 42 right there you see on your screen. He's at 13 points in that first half. On the season, he averages 14, so he's just about to be over his average. As Tosin Shader tries to take that ball in, but gets blocked by Amari Fry. Still Bruins ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. They go into Clouden. 15 points on the day. 14 points on the day, sorry. Fry gives it up to Matt. To Fry. Fry has it. Looks to the corner to Petty for three. No good. Rebound, Bruins. Shader gives it over to Johnson. Johnson looks to Clouden, high scorer of the game. Francis has it now on the wing. Francis drives in, nowhere to go with Masters in front of him. Chucks up a mid-range, and that's good, though. Fry has it, quick inbounds. Up to Tia, in the paint. That one good. No good, sorry. And that'll be a foul on the play. That was Josiah Excel Johnson who fouled him on that play. He's been fairly quiet today. He's been 1 for 13 from the field. A disappointing day for him. As we see, Tia just missed that first free throw. He'll take a second one, though. that one shot, he's 1 for 5 from 3. And then he's got 2 free throws, so he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Excel Johnson, as Francis takes that up. Gives it out to Chris Holm. Chris Holm has it. Looks to Johnson. Johnson trying to change this game. Chris Holm has it outside now. Crosses over. Looks inside. Bobbled ball. Back to Chris Holm for 3. No good. Rebound Saints. Fazekas chucks that one out of bounds and falls into the fan section. And Kyle Brown Fazekas just trying to get rid of that ball, and that one came at a light speed from his hands. Off the referee, and now it'll be in Dallas Francis' hands to rebound for the Bruins. Francis to inbound. Gives it up to Johnson for 3, no good. Back to Johnson, he'll try and take a shot again, he won't. Francis has it, back to Johnson. Loses that ball at his fingertips. Batted away by Fry, Masters has it. Inside for Fazekas, no good. Rebound Bruins. Sheridan tried to give it to Dallas Francis, but just in and out of his hands as he slips. So it'll be a Saints inbound here. Jacob Masters going to have it. Masters inbounding. Gives it to Fry. Fry looking for a shot. Nowhere to go. Gives it to Petty. Petty looks inside. That's Mazantia who has it. Fighting for the ball. No, Chris Holm gets it. Gives it to Francis. Francis goes up the court now. Outside. Johnson for 3. That one good. He gets the scoring going for himself. Amari Fry now. Gives it over to Fazekas. Back to Fry. For 3. That one all the way from Walkerville. Amari Fry. Dallas Francis has it now. Josiah Excel Johnson. Now it's over to Chris Holm. Back to Francis. Wheels it back to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Jacob Masters in the paint. In and out of the hands of Sheridan, and that's out of bounds. Saints ball. We've got Darnell Petty to inbound. He's been their captain so far this year. In air quotations, of course. As Amari Fry takes it up. Fry has it. Masters looking. Back to Fry for 3 again. Heat check all the way from LaSalle. Dallas Francis has it now. Now we've got Excel Johnson. Quiet so far this game. He had a 3 earlier. Travis Clouden now in the paint, guarded by Petty. Gives it to Chris Holm. Chris Holm for 2. And that one's good. Brown Fazekas almost had a piece of that as Amari Fry takes it up. He's been on fire at the beginning of this quarter. Masters back to Fry. He's going to take another one. No good. Rebound for the Bruins. All good things come to an end, and that's going to be Johnson up in the paint for 2. Johnson starting off scoring some points here. Quiet in the first half. He's been pretty active here in this second as Masters has it. Gives it to Fry. Fry into T on the inside. Looking for it, nowhere to go. Fouled by Travis Clouden and Tosin Sheridan. So that'll bring Mazantia to the line for the Saints. They lead 66-48. This quarter for the Saints all about just putting it away, getting the bigger lead. Their transition offense has been fantastic so far this game. Got a couple transition layups and dunks as he takes that first free throw, and that's good. 67-48. If he makes the second one, it'll be 68-48. So we go for the second. That one up, no good. Rebound. Brown Fazekas fights for it, but out of bounds, and a Bruins ball. Great hustle, but just couldn't take care of it. So it'll be Sheridan ball to inbound. Coming on the court for the Bruins, Edward Liu. Coming off the court, Chris Holm. Tyler Chris Holm. So Josiah Excel Johnson. That's outside to Clouden. Clouden. He had Francis in motion, but Francis was covered. So now he looks to Liu. Out to Johnson. Johnson crosses over. Mid-range fade away. No good. Rebound Bruins. And that's going to run out the shot clock. And that'll be Saints ball. 5:37 remaining here in Windsor, Ontario. Darnell Petty getting ready to take that inbound. Give it to Fry and give it back to Petty. They want that clock running. Fazekas has it, gives it back to Petty. Petty gives it to T on the inside. Back to Fazekas. Fazekas had it, bobbled, out of bounds, Bruins ball. Dallas Francis gave it over to Clouden and blocked by Mazentia. Saints on the come. Over. And that's out of bounds. Tipped by a Bruin. Coming onto the court, Aljan Bilran for the Bruins, coming off Tosin Shader. Jacob Masters to inbound. Amari Fry. Back to Masters. Masters, Hezzies. Over to Petty. Darnell Petty to the corner. Kyle Brown Fazekas. Fazekas finds Fry. He fakes a shot. Out to Petty in the corner. Another Hezzy. Looking for an opening. Doesn't find it. Tia gets the rebound though. Shot clock resets. 24 seconds. Sheridan ball. They run up. Blocked by Amari Fry. What a play. That was Aljan Bilran who just got subbed on. Tried to make that one, but just a clean block there by Amari Fry as he jumps up. Bruins to inbound. Dallas Francis gives it to Johnson. Johnson drives in, looking for something, and he gets it. 2 points. Darnell Petty takes it up, over to Amari Fry. Up to Tia. They've got Petty on the right side. Back to Fry. He's going to take that three. No good. That'll be a foul on the Saints. It'll be Bruins ball. So not much will change. 67-50. It's closer than it was. 17-point game. As Jim Flack calls for a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Graham Wilkie. We're live on WeDigital.ca. I'd like to thank you for joining us. And now we'll take a look at halftime. We took a look at the Canadian Bowl champions, the St. Clair Saints, hometown St. Clair Saints. They took home the CJFL championship this year. Had a nice little presentation in front of the fans. Mike Lachance, head coach of them, and you can see that banner already printed. They were ready to go. And there's plenty of other banners here at St. Clair. A great, great athletic system and institution that's been developed here at St. Clair. National champions in football this year, national champions in softball last year and the year before that. As well, they've got plenty of OCAA medals. In fact, the men's basketball team are the returning champions for the OCAA gold medal. And at 9-1 on the season, they're looking like they might just continue that streak and make it 2 in a row. The only team in front of them in the standings, Humber, barring the result of this game, as that three gets chucked up. That one good. Edward Liu. Up to Kyle Brown Fazekas now. That ball falls out of his hands. He fights for it, though. Clouden was on the floor with Fazekas fighting for that ball. And so it will be Saints ball to inbound now. As Fazekas comes off the court, looking a bit upset. Ethan Reed Messiah comes on for the Saints. Amari Fry has the inbound. To Reed Messiah. Screen set by Tia, gives it out to Petty. Petty drives to the right side, gives it to Fry. Spot up shot, that one good. 2 points for the Saints and 2 points for Amari Fry. Quick transition for the Bruins. Clouden. Travis Clouden Looks outside, finds Liu. Finds Bilran now. Forces a shot there, no good. Rebound Saints. Petty on the comeback. Out to Fry for three. That one's good from East Windsor. Dallas Francis has it now. Josiah Excel Johnson just chucking that three up. No good, though. It'll be out of bounds, though. Tipped by a Saints player. That means it'll be Bruins ball. Got 3:20 left in this third quarter here. This regular season OCAA basketball action. Coming off the court now, Dallas Francis. Coming on for him, Jordan Grant. Francis has been a pretty loud player. He's been getting a lot of action. In that first half, he had 5 points. He had 4 assists, a steal, a rebound. He was 2 of 6 from the field. He had 16 minutes played, one of the top amounts, as the referee just has a word with the scorers table. It looks like we will be underway and ready to go in just a moment. Grant has it. Outside. No good. Rebound Grant. Kicks it out. Liu over to Bilran for the bucket. That's a 2. Elijah Loader Frame calling a man over. Galdo 2 for 3. No good. That ball just sails out of bounds. Bruins ball. Inbound, Bruins. Step back 3. That one good. Icy shot there by Edward Liu. Amari Fry will take it up now for the Saints. He got Loader Frame to his right. Now up to Tia. Mazin Tia in the paint again. 12 points in that first half. He's adding on to that total here in this third quarter. And what a play again, Edward Liu. Taking it himself. He's heating up like a microwave right now. Amari Fry. Over to Loader Frame. Gives it out to Tutu. That one swatted down. Travis Clouden on the block there for the Bruins. Down to a 14-point game here in St. Clair. Saints lead still. As we see Tia in the paint again, no good. He's been automatic from that distance today, but couldn't get it going. And that one he gets across the court, blocks that one. It'll be an inbound for the Bruins. That was Grant has it. Kicks it out to Bilran. Bilran to Liu. Liu calls for a screen from Clouden. Clouden has it now. Faked the mid-range, guarded by Tia. In the paint, no good. Rebound. And that one's blocked again. Tia blocks that one again. Up and down, travel. That's a turnover and a Saints ball here to inbound. Peace Wilson coming on for the Bruins. This is Travis Clouden put in a shift just now. He'll come off the floor. Elijah Loader Frame. Just over half court. Outside to Fry. Fakes a shot. Finds Loader Frame, who fakes a shot, drives in. Tried a fancy layup, couldn't get it. It'll be Bruins ball. They'll be on the charge here. That one intercepted. Fry. Quick pass attack. Ethan Reed Messiah in the paint. And that one intercepted, but he runs out of bounds. That was Hamza Hamdan who came on the court. And Jacob Masters will come on the court now, make his mark. See that bench. They believe it's only 16 points. It's comebackable. He's going to find Johnson outside for three. Off the rim and no good. Rebound. Rebound Saints. Loader Frame takes it up. Going to try and slow it down. Masters in the corner. They're going to go quick, actually. And that one's good! From Chatham. That layup up and good, and the foul. Peace Wilson on that play. He'll get a shot at the line. That was Galdo Tutu who took the charge there. And so the ref will have a word with the scorer's table, and we'll be ready to take these free throws. This one taken by Peace Wilson to make it a three-point play. No good. Rebound Bruins. Saints have it now. Reed Messiah has it, and he's just going to slow down play. He's got Loader Frame to his left. Galdo Tutu in the corner there. Finds Tutu inside the Hamdan. That one good. 2 points for the Saints. And they're going to run that ball up to Liu. Liu looking for Cloud in for three. No good. Off the backboard and out. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap up this third quarter as we head into the fourth quarter of today's game. Saints are almost at more points than they had last game. Either way, though, I'm Graham Wilkie. I'd like to thank you for being on the call with us today. WeDigital.ca. We'll be back after this.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor-Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from live at St. Clair. If you're just joining us, we got one quarter left in today's back-to-back basketball action as the hometown St. Clair Saints lead the Sheridan Bruins 81-62. One more point, and they're higher than their last total against Sheridan. Rebound Saints. And we will have a foul there. That'll be two shots. And a sub coming on. That's Josiah Excel Johnson. He's been fairly quiet today. 12 points, 4 for 20 from the field. He started off with only one field goal going into that second half. But Got 3 more as the Saints take it up the court now. Reed Messiah has it. In the corner to Masters for 3. No good. Travis Clouden gives it over. Clouden rebound, put back. That one's good for 2. Loader Frame gives it over to Reed Messiah. Messiah over to Masters, back to Messiah. Drives in behind the back pass. Tried a little something fancy like the Globetrotters, but ended up going out of bounds. Looks like it was off of the Bruins' hand, and so we'll have St. Clair ball still. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Masters looks for the inbound. He finds it. Masters for 3. That one good from Central Avenue. Edward Liu gives it over to Clouden. Clouden tries to shoot for a 3, fakes it, drives in. No good. 2 shots there. And so Clouden will head to the line. On the day, 15 points. He's been 4 of 11 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He'll look to go 8 for 9. And it will be 8 for 9 for Travis Clouden. He'll have a second one here. That one up and good. 84-66. Clouden has it in the paint. He takes that one away. Shot up. Shot no good, but there's a foul. You can see Brendan Segan and Matt Sykes not happy with that call. Travis Clouden looking to go 10 for 11 from the line. He will. That's another point tallied for him as he goes to take another one. That one up and good. St. Clair inbounds. Reed Messiah over to Tutu. Diving for it. Clouden is fighting for this game for the Bruins. As Grant has it now, he's going to take it up the court. Finds a man open. Nowhere to go, though. Grant fakes the shot. Billran drives in. Turns around. Blocked by Hamdan. And so we'll see one sub from the Saints as you see that block just overpowered. When you're taller than the other man, it's not too hard to do that. But always a good thing. Kyle Brown-Fazekas came on the court for the Saints. He's on the right side of your screen. As Clouden drives in, he's trying to revive this game as the shot clock runs out for the Bruins. And he's not happy with the ref there. Trying to have a word as the Saints are just trying to get on with it. Loader Frame has it. Gives it over to Reed Messiah. Messiah to Fazekas in the corner to Hamdan. That one's good in the paint. Grant has it. Liu fighting for it. Masters has it, but now a Bruin has it. And it'll come out as Saints ball, maybe. And it looks like it will come out as Saints ball. As we take a look at Brendan Segan, Matt Sykes, co-head coaches this year. They've coached their team to a pretty good record, 9-1. If it stays the same, 10-1 on the season. Second in the OCAA. As Jacob Masters has it outside, gives it to Hamdan. And that one up, no good. Pull-up jumper good from Aljan Billran. So the Saints will slow it down here. Loader Frame was the one who took it up the court. Gave it to Hamdan, but got called by the refs. So we've got another stoppage and another turnover. Bruins ball. Clouden to inbound. Gives it to Excel Johnson. Back to Clouden. Over to Liu. Over to Grant. That's a Billran. Billran to Johnson for three. That one's good. Don't let him heat up. He's been their top scorer this year, average-wise. And so the Saints will just slow this one down, trying to take the momentum out of the Bruins' hands. Loader Frame gives it over to Reed Messiah. Messiah to Masters from the corner, three! Clouden hurrying this up now. Gives it over to Grant. Grant driving in. They're going to call a foul on the Saints, so it'll be a Bruins inbound. Couple players coming on the court for both teams. Mazin Tia and Darnell Petty coming on the court for the Saints. And as well for the Bruins, Tosin Shader. In that first half, Tosin Shader only had 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field. 5 rebounds, though, overall. As that ball just gets kicked out of bounds. Going to inbound. Gives it to Grant. Grant on the inside. Trying to find an option. Johnson has it. He made a three just now. Gives it over to Liu. Liu back to Johnson. Shot clock winds down again. And so that'll be another turnover and another Saints ball. This time Darnell Petty to inbound. Let's take a look at these fans. All smiles right now from them. Petty outside to Fazekas for three. That one's good! Another three for the Saints. Their three-point attack has been relentless. They're almost at 100 points on the game. Liu has it now. Drives in, kicks it out. Grant. Out to Billran. Billran back to Grant. Grant drives in, looks for a floater, doesn't get it. 2 shots coming. And that was on Jacob Masters, that foul. So now we'll see Jordan Grant step up to the line. That was a good shift by Edward Liu. He comes off. Dallas Francis takes the court now. 7 points in the last 3 quarters for Dallas Francis. He's been 3 of 8 from the field. Only 1 3 made on 3 attempts. Grant's first free throw. That one's good. So now Grant will take his second free throw. That one up. That one no good. Rebound Saints. Loader Frame has it. Kicks it out to Tia in the paint for another 2. Billran had it. Got knocked out of his hand, though. So that's another Saints foul, as you can see Elijah Loader Frame just slaps that ball. And so now we'll see Aljan Billran from the line. He's got 2 shots. That one up and good. He's got another shot. 75% from the line this season for him. Second shot, no good. Rebound Saints. All you need to do now if you're St. Clair is just take care of this ball. You're up 20 points as Fazekas makes it 22. Dallas Francis has it. Kicks it out to Billran. Billran for 2. Still 20. Elijah Loader Frame up to Tia in the paint again. Mazin Tia with the bucket. And Jordan Grant now take it up for the Bruins. Francis. Guarded by Fazekas. Grant for 3 from deep. That's good! What a shot Masters takes it up for the Saints. Drives in. Floater good. That's another 2 for the Saints. Lots of transition offense for St. Clair here. As Grant takes another one from deep. That one's good as well. Oh my gosh. All the way from back home in Brampton. Petty for 3, no good. Rebound, Bruins. And so that ball will go out of bounds. That'll be Saints ball. Fry to inbound. Gives it to Loader Frame. He's going to roll to his left. Chucks up a 3. No good. Rebound Clouden. Clouden gives it over to Johnson. Back to Clouden. Back to Johnson. Over to Francis. Francis for 3 now. No good. Rebound Saints. Mazantia has it. He has Fazekas to his right. He's going to take it himself in the paint. No good. Rebound Bruins. Out of bounds and still Sheridan ball. And the Saints have hit the 100-point mark on this game. Just around their average 100.5 points. Last time they played Sheridan held them to a season low 81 points. Not the case this time, but can Sheridan still come back as Clouden has it? That 2, no good. Grant to Johnson. Johnson for 3. That one good. Pressured Petty almost got stolen by Grant, but gives it out to Fry. Fry going to take his time, no pressure. Petty back to Fry. Tia on the inside. Floater. Big man. No good. Galdo Tutu almost had it, but couldn't get it. So Chris Holm will take it up. Gives it out to Francis. To Johnson. Grant going to take another 3. That one good from the same spot. What a shot from Jordan Grant. And we got a timeout for the Saints. Wow, from way deep, the OCAA logo is where he shot that from. And folks, the Saints were up 21 points earlier in the game. That's been cut to just 11 now as the Sheridan Bruins are making a very, very big end-of-game push. Travis Clouden at the head of that, and as well, late in the game, we've seen Jordan Grant start to heat up. He's been making some excellent threes. As you see, Aljan Bilran just give the cameraman some eyebrows there. He's just to the left of head coach Jim Flack. And will we see a comeback like we did in the women's game only a few hours ago? 100-89, Saints lead. And as the teams break the huddle, we've got 3:25 remaining. Saints have 3 timeouts. Bruins have 2. Fry has the inbound. Petty will take it. Back to Fry. Back to Petty. Petty blocked on a mid-range. Johnson with the rebound. Gives it to Chris Holm. They're looking to cut it to a single-digit lead. Clouden has it. Petty slapped that one out of his hands. There'll be no foul and Saints basketball. As you see, Darnell Petty just gets himself fixated in that situation, dives in, and takes it. So now we've got Amari Fry, who will take the inbound. He'll take that up the court. Petty. Over to Tutu in the corner, back to Petty, back to Fry. Back where we started, square one. Fry will give it to Tia. Back to Fry again, for 3. That one's good! From Riverside Avenue. Dallas Francis has it now. Grant Over to Francis. Francis bobbles that ball. He's guarded by Galdo Tutu, who took that ball, put that pressure on, and that's a foul. And that was Jordan Grant who committed the foul, and so now we'll have an inbound for the Saints. Fry will give it over to Petty. Fry chucks another three. No good. Slaps it back out, though. Mazantia drives in the air. No good. That was Francis. Has it now for the Bruins. Turns around. Gives it to Chris Holm. Chris Holm looks outside to Grant. Grant has been on fire, but that's intercepted by Fazekas. Fazekas takes that on his own. That two's no good. Clouding gets the rebound. Johnson going up. Blocked by Tia, but not until Chris Holm gets it and then misses the shot. Amari Fry will give it to Petty, and we'll just see the Saints slow down this offense. Taking their time. That one for three. That one's good. Galdo Tutu. Dallas Francis gave it over to Johnson. Johnson. Air ball, but up and good. Tyler Chris Holm. Darnell Petty. Just going to really slow down this offensive possession. Take all 24 seconds if you can. As that ball just gets tipped by Jordan Grant. And so we'll see another inbound here for the Saints. They'll keep the possession. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They've got a minute and two. 106-91. They just got to put this game away now. Darnell Petty looks up at the clock, takes his time. He's got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Into Fazekas. Fazekas loses it in his hands. Chris Holm gets it. Gives it over to Travis Clouden. Clouden up. Clouden no good. Darnell Petty trying to find somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. And Chris Holm gets that. Tyler Chris Holm with a two there for the Bruins. 34 seconds left. Amari Fry will take it up slowly. And as time winds down on the scoreboard here, 106-93 as Fry just drives in. No good. Tia gets the rebound. He'll be there all day. Dallas Francis takes that ball up the court. And now, folks, it's just about time to dribble this ball out. 108-93, a long three. That one's good again. Too much, too late. And the Saints will take home a win here. 108-96. St. Clair beats the Sheridan Bruins. And that means St. Clair keeps their 5-0 home streak and makes it 6-0. 10-1 on the season for the Saints. 108-96 we cap off here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Graham Wilkie. I'd like to thank you for joining me on the call today. Coming up next, we've got post-game analysis from Hudson Hind.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor-Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We have just wrapped up the men's basketball game. I'm here with the player of the game, Amari Fry. He had 24 points in the game today. I have a couple questions for you, Amari. You had a really good shooting performance today, and you also had a couple assists. How much does your team's chemistry impact the way you play your game personally?
Honestly, they just keep me going. They tell me to keep shooting the ball, and I know for me, I'm an unselfish player. So when I'm going and I attract the defense, I see my open teammates, and I'm able to get them the ball where they can be effective too.
Understood. These guys held your team to 81 points last game. That was your guys' lowest total of the season. You guys had 108 points tonight. How did you guys get the offense going against these guys after they shut you guys down last time?
I think we were just more comfortable, and we understood what we needed to do as a team against their defense. And today we kind of kept our poise and understood the looks that we was going to get, and we got the good looks, and we made our shots today.
So you guys haven't played a home game in almost 2 months now. How does it feel to be back home getting a win tonight in this building?
It feels great. The energy was good. Just being at home, feeling comfortable on our home floor after a good week of practice, it feels good. And just prepare for these 2 big games that we had this weekend and go into the playoff stretch.
Mazantia was a great player. The other coach gave him praise, saying he might be the best big man in the entire OCAA. What does his impact on the floor mean for your team?
Mazin is the best big in the country. And with him, when he's going, nobody can stop us.
That's great to hear. We had 2 games today, and if you're a Sheridan fan, please don't pout. Your women's team came back with a win, had an 11-point deficit late in the game, but the men's team got it done tonight in a great win, 108-96 the final. To everybody watching on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe on the channel. Thank you guys for joining us. This was OCAA Men's Basketball.